Let's wait, Mia. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. You have pretty brown eyes. You have pretty brown eyes. They look better on her. They look better on her. It's Sunday morning. We'll see. If I just get on, I don't even schedule it anymore. I don't schedule it anymore. There you go. What up, Christopher? Oh, let's see. Is anybody else on?
Guante.
Oh shit. Oh shit. A zebra Momo? What up? Alright, no one else is live. Just me. Just me. Let's see. What up, everybody? Deadlock, you mean follow? But Deadlock is holy. Or manga. Kareen, Miguel, what up? What up, KTO? Pull more, please. Are you gonna talk about the war? Probably not. Deadlock 2 what exactly? Oh, you know, man. Look, everyone's like, everyone's having their take on it. I'm beyond ignorant on everything about it. So you know what? Let me stay on my lane for this. You know, I'm on the I don't know, look it up phase of all this right now because I see people say Iranian people are celebrating. I see people saying that's not true. Blah blah blah. They're wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait. Do I disagree that I disagree that it not that it happened, but just how it happened. If I had to give a take, you know. I disagree that, you know, they went out and just did it. So that's like I said, that's crazy. Same with the Venezuelan stuff. Like Venezuelans can like it, but it's the it's just more how it happened, you know. Just going out and doing it is the disturbing part. Because if you just go out as a country, if you just go out and do stuff, then you know the reaction from other countries will be, well, why don't we just go out and do stuff to you guys? It feels like so. That's my take. You know, I'm not Iranian. I don't have any Iranian family members. Anyone who lives in the Middle East, really. So my opinion is has very little weight to it. Well, if you guys want to do, should talk something that is close to home, like the cartel is blowing up Mexico. You guys don't know. It is scary to talk about the cartel as a Mexican, but there was a, you guys don't know, El Mencho. Is his name right? Mencho? He was killed. He's a big Mexican drug lord, and they have they have reacted like an army. My computer's like lagging like crazy right now. Hold on, hold on. And let's see. Mencho cartel reaction. So Mexico's kind of on fire. Specifically, Jalisco. Yeah, Jalisco's on fire. So there's been a huge retaliation by them. There's a CNN article about it. So yeah, pretty much Jalisco's on fire. They are reacting like crazy, man. I had a friend say because everything that's bad that's happened around the world, he's like, "I'll move to Mexico." I was like, "You can't move to Mexico. Mexico's on fire right now too, bro." So yeah, it's scary. You know, when we went to Sinaloa, which is also, I think they stopped now. Yeah, they might have stopped already, but I don't think it's over. But when we went to Sinaloa last year, it was crazy because it pretty much it's what's it called when the there's like word for when the army's all around or something like that. I forgot, but pretty much the Mexican army was all over Sinaloa, and to me that was weird because my family's from Oaxaca. Even though I think we saw stuff like that, like the army kind of patrolling around. Yeah, did we really? Not really, right? No, we didn't really see it. At the airport, we did. Yeah, so pretty much like all over Sinaloa, there's like the army's just walking around with guns and like cars with like gun turrets on it and shit like that. And it's scary, man. It's scary. And it's very different because when we went to Oaxaca, it wasn't really like that. He has in her clapping phase. Want to show people a clap? Let's see. I'll let you guys see an exclusive Mia clap. Let's see. You should tell her to clap. Mia, yay, Mia. Clap, baby, clap. You're on camera. Clap. Yay, Mia. Do the roar. Let's take this off. Clap. She's not gonna clap. She's not gonna clap. Clap. I think she wants to clap now. Okay, she got distracted. All right, no clapping. Clap. No clapping. Like Black Rose went to the airport and how to stop fights. Scary times. The airport videos were scary. Have fans occasionally affected by cartels near the border, and they always go straight for the cisterns. All right, she don't want to clap. See, she's like, you don't pay me. She's aware of what's it called the parents that like force their kids online. She's like, I know those parents don't pay their kids, so I'm not gonna perform for you. And as you should, Mia, stand your ground. It's got boundaries. What was I say? But yeah, it's scary, scary all over, man. That it could spread to Ecuador, Colombia. So hopefully it's no snackies, no claps exactly. So that stuff's scary. But we'll see. I mean, hopefully it all passes, man. Like everything that's happening in the world. I kind of want to stop talking about the news so frequently too, because it's just like it bums me out. You know, what's funny? I stopped watching Philip DeFranco in 2020 because the news he was covering was bumming me out so much. I'm like, I can't watch the news anymore. The news is constantly bumming out, so I stopped watching Philip DeFranco. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't watched Philip DeFranco since 2020, and that was me being a fan since like I think I started watching him like in 2009. So drop off. Yeah, my PS5 Resident Evil did show up. Here, I got it. Let me get it for you guys. Boom, boom. This is going for like $100 now because I guess people can't get a physical copy. Yeah, there are physical copies of Resident Evil 9 sold out, but they'll restock that. That's the first gets restocked. That is Nate, and this really do you watch, yeah. But yeah. So Resident Evil 9, actually, the Switch 2 version, I knew that was high in price, and it's slowly going up in price. Resident Evil. Let's see, pre-sale. Let's see, Resident. Owning media is important. So how I go with physical media, not specifically for video games. If it's like an always online multiplayer game, I just buy that digitally because there's no point in owning Resident Evil, not Resident Evil, like multiplayer only games because the disc becomes worthless. But if it's like single player, pretty much every physical game I own is a single player game. People remember the Switch 2, yeah. Yeah, so unopened, it seems like it's going for like it's under $200, and this the chances that restock is pretty low. So I think if you're considering this, find a copy, keep it unopened, and it might go up in price down the line. Yeah, it was pretty cheap. It cost me $90, so not too bad for 3 games. I open mine because I don't give a shit. That's the thing. I collect a lot of stuff, but I open it. Oh yeah, I did. But they're selling that again. Oh, I didn't tell the story. What's it called? So I'll show you guys. So Resident Evil 4 came out. They partnered with Jones Soda. So this is, huh? Fallout 4. Sorry, not Resident Evil. So when Fallout 4 came out, so they released this. They re-released this again. They partnered with Jones Soda again to re-release this. But at the time, they sold it for limited time only, and you could only buy it at Target. And I think this time around, you could buy like a pack at a Costco. So they kind of switched where you could get it. Anyways, I purchased 2. I drank 1. I think I posted online that I drank 1, like I'm on your Instagram or something like that. And then someone like commented like, "You're not supposed to drink it. It's a rare item." I'm like, "Shut up." Now I'm not drinking it. It has like, it has like, it has. Well, it's over 10 years old. We bought it when Fallout 4 came out. Is Jones Soda around? Jones Soda is surprisingly still around, man. I remember that was a huge deal back in like what 2010s. I remember when I was in high school. I remember everybody was like overhyped about Jones Soda. Oh yeah. Anyways, enough about the news. I was thinking about doing some. So I'm gonna keep the stream short. So I'm gonna have you. I could. Here, I'll make a poll. I'm gonna work on the poll. So pay attention. What to do today? Do today. So I could yap and see where it takes us. Here's choose your own adventure. Mugenics. Marathon. Run. Maybe with you. I'll see how I feel about playing. Or RE9. Spooky part right now with Grace. So here's what I'm doing. I don't know what to do today. May did y'all have 4 locusts before they took the meth out? No, I was too young for that, and I wasn't. I was a good kid, unfortunately. I wasn't out there being bad. What was the alcoholic drink kids were drinking? It's like the blue drink, MD 40, MD 4040. Yeah, when I was because I guess like flavored alcohol was like new at the time, or MD 2020. I always mix up the name. But like when back then the flavored drinks weren't as common, so like every teenager I knew when I was a teenager was drinking MD 2020. I don't think this is popular anymore. And also I think what this is like malt liquor. Or it's like a wine, right? So everybody I knew was drinking this. Yeah. Cause back then you were limited. You either drank this or what else? There's like another sweet one. Smirnoff. There you go. So you were drinking this or Smirnoff. That was the only options you had when I was a teenager. Now, like pretty much half of the alcohol is like sweet. Yeah, I won't say who, but we had a young family member drink a beatbox recently, and they got well they only drank one. They were young. They were a young family member, and And wine coolers. Oh yeah, wine coolers were a thing too. But yeah, they drank a beatbox and they got really fucked up. Drank only one. I don't think a full one. They say half of one. Made them really sick. Yeah, their body had a bad reaction. Moonshine. Why is gaming a sin? Why even asking that, Kevin? Gaming is a sin. Just go to any gaming subreddit and you tell me that's a good place to be. All right. Go to any place full of gamers and you tell me that's a good place to be. You know. Another good example I have is show me one YouTube, Twitch gaming group that doesn't have one sex offender. I'll wait. I'm not even kidding. That's not even a joke. Even the people I liked had sex offender. Fucking Funhouse, Rooster Teeth. All like that shit sucked. I don't want there to be sex offenders in the gaming space, but there just happens to be. I'm a gamer, Nate is right. Exactly. Look, I like gaming, but I don't call myself a gamer. You know, I take offense. Too many Smirnoff ices. Damn. I just like Mario. He says Wahoo. I like Mario too because he says Wahoo. Wahoo! Wah! Oh yeah, he says so long, Gabe. They removed that. Nintendo removes so long, Gabe Bell. Even as a kid, I heard that. Here, I'll show you guys. It's big news. So if you guys never played Mario 64, Mario says so long, gay bastard. So long. Why not, you stupid bastard? I don't even know what he says, really. Here you go, look. Ah. It's muted. Ah, it's loud. It says so long, gay Bowser. And then they removed it. They removed it. Was it on this one? No. They removed it. Look. Bye-bye. It says bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There's one person in the world named Gay Bowser. So yeah. So as much as I love Nintendo, they got rid of the Gay Bowser. There's subreddit does. Wait, what? Who's Ryan? Ryan from Guatemala is still serve full locos with the original recipe. It hits. Yo, Guatemala doesn't have Mexican Coke. They have a Guatemalan Four Loco.
Oh my god.
There's Mexican Coke and Guatemalan Four Loco. I just like. I like when it goes wow. I like that too. No, that's queer culture. They changed it for the switchboard internet. Yeah, it's crazy. They only changed it for 3D All Stars. Was it 3D All Stars? Oh, this is. Oh, it was 3D All Stars. Yeah, yeah, you're right. The N64 port still has Ryan from Mystery. Is there court updates for Ryan? He's being sued. Ryan, what's his name? Ryan Rooster Teeth. Ryan Haywood. I think it's such a nice picture for him. If you guys know, I'll give you guys a quick summary of this guy. So there's this guy. He used to work for this company called Rooster Teeth. He was called Ryan Haywood, and pretty much what he did was to add more. He's married with 2 kids, I believe. Anyways, he messaged fans. Some of them were barely legal. I think maybe 1 or 2 were like 17 years old. He had sex with them. He transmitted diseases to them. Some of them claim, and yeah, and he had sex with multiple women, and some of them were pretty much he was using his women because then some of them, not to get too graphic, some of them said the sex he had with them was pretty rough, and he pretty much did not care for them. So yeah. And I guess he's being sued. I didn't realize he was sued. Departs from Rooster Teeth. Many U.S. employees expressed their shocked. Yeah, it's all gross. It's probably a lot of very detailed videos regarding this. Yeah, University colleges where Nightmare back in the day Funhouse almost killed KT. Dude, the honestly to me the Adam Kovic stuff was like heartbreaking for me. Because because I was on the internet so young. Like my YouTube account, my personal YouTube account, I've had since like 2008. My YouTube account's like 18 years old almost at this point. Let me double check. Obviously, I'm not gonna show you guys my personal YouTube account. I just use it for watch videos. I don't upload shit on there. My YouTube account is. I've had it since June 28, 2008. So I have a pretty old. I think my YouTube account is older than some people. Well, obviously it's older than some people, but some people like very chronically online nowadays. You know what tripped me out, Leslie? Today I saw a video of teenagers who were born in 2010.
Teenagers.
Well, they're 15, turning 16 this year.
Yeah.
And that tripped me the
crazy.
fuck out. Yeah, what a gross. He's disgusting.
I'm like, what are you talking about? But yeah.
Jeez. There's an episode of Off Topic where he was being weird as fuck eating a cookie. And later he was doing it for one of the victims. That's so weird. Yeah, that's the thing. He did like a lot of weird things. Actually, here's the most interesting one. Here, Ryan. This is like the most damning evidence. Missing plane. Missing plane flight. Oh, where is it? I gotta do YouTube search. YouTube fucking Google search sucks ass now, man. I feel like when I was a kid, you could Google anything, and now it's like it doesn't tell you anything anymore. Ryan Haywood would deleted RTA. Here you go.
Let me tell you, this is what.
So, so here's a story he tells where he talks about how he missed a flight, and then later on, people put two and together and realized that this was a lie. He did not miss a flight. He was purposely staying behind so he could like have sex with some fan. Because like even like his coworker and also his own star Michael was questioning like why he wanted to not go home.
Let me tell you, this is what you guys missed that morning.
Wait, you didn't make it home?
Let me tell you what you guys missed that morning.
I heard some of this on your stream, Ryan.
Yeah. So I scheduled the pickup, the Uber pickup.
Okay.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. No one came.
Oh.
Fine.
No one came
It's
for like an
never
hour and a
failed me.
half.
Did you cancel
I
and retry?
installed Lyft. I had both of them going at the same time. One motherfucker even called me. He's like, I don't feel like it. Can you just cancel for me? That was on Lyft.
He's lying, by the way.
Which there's an option on Lyft for driver asked me to cancel. So hopefully that guy got fucked.
Probably not.
Anyway, so guy finally comes to get me, thankfully. I tell him where I'm trying to go. I'm like, we're not going to make it. And he's like, you'll make it. Dude books it. I mean, he gets me to the airport within like, my flight leaves at 8:25. I get to the airport at 7:55. Sprint in, security line is completely empty. I run right up to it, and the fucking app won't load a barcode.
That's why you always have to have a physical copy too, just in case.
And it was worse. It taunted me because it was like, "You're checked in."
That goes there, check.
But I can't give you a ticket.
right now.
Why can't it give you a ticket?
I don't know. It just said you're checked in, but I can't give you the barcode.
Well, why are you yelling at me? I didn't know.
So I run back downstairs to the kiosk, and the kiosk is like, you're too late. Fuck off. Go see a representative.
It does tell you to fuck off if you don't do it properly.
It's like everything perfectly goes wrong for him. The Uber app doesn't want to go. The rider he gets calls him and tells him, I don't feel like picking you up. his phone isn't working, the ATM isn't working. It's like the perfect amount of
Well,
like
I run over to the representative
everything
line,
going wrong.
and it turns out like 30 people missed a flight to Chicago, and they are all in front of me.
Ugh.
And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get through this line.
The
And,
line's too
I'll tell you
long.
right now, first problem, your attitude.
It's true.
Where there's a will, there's a way, Ryan.
Well, the worst part was I get up to the front. She was like, "Oh, you know you're gold, right? Like you could have just gone right over there. It was a much shorter line." Good to know. They didn't have that marked anywhere.
I mean, you got to know that.
I mean,
I
it's
probably
like-
still wouldn't have made it.
You know where you find that out? When they send you the letter with all the package that says,
Yeah.
hey, you're gold, and here are all the benefits. You should read this. And you probably were like, oh,
Yeah,
trash.
like that. Oh, so you did miss the flight?
Yeah, no, I missed
Oh,
the
wow.
flight.
That
There was
sucks.
another flight at noon that got me home at 5:55.
Our flight was at 8:25, and we got home at like 1:30.
I missed that.
Yeah.
This he like overextended the what was it?
5:55.
Our flight was at 8:25, and we got home at like 1:30.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it just sucks for him. Well, I sympathize with you, Ryan. That sucks.
Jeez. There's like another one where it's like Michael. Let's see. Ryan Haywood. Michael. There's like another one where like not STAA. There's like another where Michael Jones, which is this guy right here. He talks about how Ryan didn't want to go home. Let's see. I think I'll be able to find it, man. That's like a very specific one. He talks about how Ryan doesn't want to go. Like it's very suspicious. Where he's just like, Michael Jones. She okay? What happened? She's probably ready for a nap. It is 9 o'clock. It's okay. Yeah, she wants her nap. It's 9. Yeah, there's like another one where Michael talks about how for some reason Ryan was very, very pushy on not wanting to go home. Where like Michael's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get up because I want to get ready for my flight," and then Ryan's like, "Oh, why do you want to go home already? Like it's let's just sleep in, let's just chill. Don't you want to be away from the family?" And then Michael's like, "Nah, I'm pretty beat, and I got kids at home, and I want to go home." He was like, "No, just stay. Let's just hang out." And he's like, "Nah, man, I want to go home. You got kids too. Why don't you want to go home to your kids?" Which it is weird. I can't imagine being like for me, if like even with just Mia, if I was gone for a while, the first thing I want to do is come straight home. And Leslie's the same way. The first thing Leslie's gonna want to do is come straight home to be with Mia. So the fact that this guy like does not want to go home or whatever is like pretty much avoiding. So like it just sounds like he hated his family. So he's a total piece of shit. Sounds like he's a sociopath as well. So who's Mike Jones? Who Mike Jones? Yeah. I haven't thought about Rooster Teeth in a while either, man. He just came up. Actually, you know who I came across like maybe 2-3 months. It was like in December. I came across James Willems and Elise Willems. I didn't give her government. I came across these two lovely people. My first time ever meeting them. Stuff. I just said what's up, man. I wasn't sure. I was a huge Rooster Teeth fan, man. But yeah, they were super nice to me. I just said hi and I just kind of said bye. I kind of wish I asked for a picture just because, like I said, I was watching specifically James, but Elise as well for like years. Maybe like I was a fan of theirs for like 10 plus years. Because I don't know when James went. So let me backtrack on my history. So I was a huge fan of Machinima back in the day. Pretty much I was watching Machinima back in like 2006, 2007. Like every kid like in middle school, high school was back in the day. But there's specifically this God, I know so much of this history. It's all like kind of say in my head. There's specifically a show on Machinima called Inside Gaming. See, 2009. Inside Gaming. So, yeah, we're going back down real deep.
Avatar, parties, and my
So this is Adam Kovic talking about it.
complicated relationship with Halo. This is Inside Gaming for PAX, Day 1.
And his whole shtick was, so is he in person? No. Yeah, he used to wear the Recon helmet all the time. That's kind of his shtick. But here, better look at how it functions.
Star Wars. Everyone else me for some.
There you go. So pretty much he would do like as a Halo kind of guy. So yeah, this was like the thing, and I used to watch this all the time. And eventually, he started showing his face more often, and yeah, he showed his face. When God, I remember this. Anyways, he did Inside Gaming because I love gaming stuff, and I used to love watching gaming news. So this is what I used to watch. Before it was Inside Gaming, it used to be about specifically only Halo updates, specifically Halo 3 updates, and it was called Inside Halo. And I think Adam worked on Inside Halo for a little bit. Like that's where his persona character first appeared. And then eventually, because you could only do Halo updates for so long, that it just migrated into like gaming news. And then Adam officially showed his face. There was God, what's his name? Is it Kel Anonymous? Okay, so this guy, Kel Anonymous, I don't know if you guys know him. He also used to work for Machinima back in the day. I think he does his own thing now. I know he's also been on the internet for a really long time. When Adam Kovic first showed his face, Kovic show. What was it? They made a show together. It's like, God, this is such a niche thing. Show sitcom? God, it's too what I'm thinking about is too deep in the trenches. It is so niche. I'm probably the only person that remembers. But anyways, Adam Kovic's face reveal was because Machinima decided to create a sitcom starring Kel Anonymous and Adam Kovic. And Adam Kovic was one of the stars. Well, obviously he's one of the stars, and that's where he did his face reveal. And then I think slowly after that, that's when he started doing like his face on it. And interesting enough, I think that's when they also started doing hosts. So it was like Adam Kovic and Bruce Green, and I think who did AB box in the first Creator Clash? Hundar. At some points, Hundar also hosted on Inside Gaming, bro. Bro, streaming from heaven. That's right, buddy. You came just in time. I'm like talking about your buddy Hundar from like back in the day. I'm like going to deep lore into like old Machinima stuff, man. It's crazy. You're an OG fan, dude. I'm a fan from like way. And here's the thing: I also remember everything too. Where like I remember like specifically very very niche stuff that like everybody forgets about. It's like crazy. Yeah, I love him. Yeah, Hundar has a very interesting history because he started off with, I think Hundar maybe started working for G4 because a lot of these Machinima guys were like G4 like refugees. His mom passed away, fortunately. Oh, rest in peace, man. That sucks. But yeah, I think he was a G4 refugee. They all went to Machinima, and then eventually he left and joined Calchop. And now he's like doing his own thing with like someone from like Funhouse and Calchop. So, like an elephant. That's right, buddy. Like an elephant. I got the brain of an elephant. Yeah, what up, Pence? What up, Grape Tickler? But yeah. Anyways, this you guys were saying Ryan Haywood has a court case. Haywood. Oh, court case. Yeah, Attack of the Show. I used to love. I used to love watching Attack of the Show. There was one specifically for cheat codes or like gaming Easter eggs that was also on G4. X Play was my thing. And yeah, I was a huge fan of Attack of the Show. He has his Snark subreddit. It's just a big block. Is there anything new regarding here? I think it's probably all done. Nah, it's just an archive. Christine Haywood. You guys were saying he had a court case open. What's saying? His name is James Ryan Haywood. Let's see. This is California. Does he live in California now? City, Georgia. I think it's gonna be hard to find. Nah, I guess it's done. If he was being sued, I don't know. Yeah, but that's that. Yeah. His third name is Jablomi. Yeah, fucking. Are you tricking me? I think you made me say Jablomi, bro. Let's see. Anyways, I was doing a poll. I kind of did the first option, but I was thinking about doing some gaming stuff today. So let's see. So I have a poll of what I could play. So I'm gonna start that poll now and see where we go. So vote. Well, help guide me, guys. I don't know what to do today. I already talked about the cartel. I'm kind of out of material after that. Yeah, and see where it takes us. That was my only. That's the only material I came with today was the cartel, and I run out. Shit, these are hard choices. Hey, pick. I'll go where your heart desires. I mean, the yapping session took us down the Rooster Teeth rabbit hole. But yeah. Actually, I'm curious what happened to Adam Kovic. I'm not gonna dox him, but yeah, I'll tell you guys what Adam Kovic did. I'm between RE9, dude. You guys are conflicted. Yeah. So where I'm at, just to guys give you a good idea, I'm on. If I do RE9, I am not. I played like the first hour of the game, so I did the first like grace part. Here, we'll watch. I'll watch Markiplier play it. Part 2. Here, we'll watch Markiplier play the first part. Jacksepticeye. This is a Markiplier. Has me in a chokehold. Here you go. Here, look. So we use Markiplier as our guide. He's like 1,000 times more entertaining than me. Let's see. So pretty much did like the entire beginning part.
Must be Latin.
Faster Markiplier.
Don't worry, I'm allowed to be here. Here's my badge. Don't worry, I'm allowed to be here. Here's my badge.
That's a restricted area.
Yeah, my badge.
Why? It's an active crime scene. Oh, right. Sorry. Just a second. Oh, you're FBI?
He doesn't even talk. Bro, what the hell? I'm here like I'm not gonna game because I'm boring as fuck. This guy doesn't even talk. I'm like I can't do gaming streams because I gotta yap. Like I feel bad for not yapping. This guy doesn't even talk.
Can't you tell?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh? Mm-hmm. It's the 5th one now, right? I heard they all have the same weird bruises. So you think it's something infectious or terrorism? Or...
Well, to be fair, he's watching it. Let me see
X.
gameplay wise. Does he talk during the
just
gameplay?
garbage, except just garbage, not ears, which is what it looks like. Ooh, the fuck was? Okay, that's me. All right, whatever, man. That's a really weird burn scar. I hate it when my flashlight doesn't penetrate the darkness. At least that's good. H. Ramirez, 59, pronounced. I want to talk. Ah, shit.
Who's there?
Okay, all right.
He's scared. Yeah, pretty much. I already did all this. So.
But, well, then how am I gonna?
He sounds
Fuck
so
off.
bored. He does. He seems over the gaming stuff. I mean, he just created a movie and was extremely successful about it. I imagine the movie was extremely fulfilling. To then go back and like game. Here, now let me move this. Now a zebra moo. He subscribed to Markiplier. Co-host Markiplier, guys.
Whoa, those are big syringes. All right. Oh, I saw that. I thought, no, that's just an actual circle.
Yeah, so I did all this already. So good.
That's not good.
You need to work on my second fluid voice. Yeah, my voice.
Oh well, now hurry up.
I don't say I have a gross voice, but I don't have like a nice voice. Yeah. Or his part one is pretty much everything I did. So this is where I'm at. So
Lisa Sharp.
So yeah, so everything the whole intro. So it was like an hour of gameplay.
I can share information with you because I'm psychic, basically. Looks like it measures vital signs. Probably. I'm just
Hold on, let me rewind.
thing that they were talking about. I can share information with you because I'm psychic, basically. Looks like it measures vital signs. I feel like I would risk getting your whole self squooshed.
So this is pretty much where I'm
So I
at.
don't remember getting cut here, so this must have been something that he did.
What did he do?
That's the question. See, we are simpatico. Me in your head, you in this horrible place.
So yeah, this is literally where I pause. So if I play, this is where I'm gonna be. And this part is spooky from what I hear. Very spooky. Usually early on in Resident Evil, the let's see, properties. Honey. So move, because now when I do this, it's gonna move. Actually, it's not too bad. Oh, okay.
The clinic care center thing that they were talking about. I can share information with you because I'm psychic.
My voice is
Looks like it
low.
measures vital signs. Probably.
All right. Well, you guys voted Yap and see where it takes us. So I know where you guys stand. Second was RE9 and desperately low was Mugenics, which is a shame because I love Mugenics. And then Marathon was on. All right, Yap and see where it takes us. This is not a gaming channel. Not a gaming channel. Feels good. I'll leave the poll up. We'll see. You'll see if you guys change your mind. AB did this part the other day. It's a fun watch. Well, chat doesn't want it. Pee pee poo poo. How is she?
She's good. She's just I have her playing in the
Crib. I'm gonna watch AP. I'm gonna watch AB's gameplay. Here, let's just watch AB play Resident Evil 9. That's my stream today. Let's see. Do I gotta become a member? I gotta become a member. AB, why is your Resident Evil stream members only? How am I supposed to watch this? I'm gonna join. Should I be a Super Saiyan killer? It's crazy. How to gift on iPhone. All right. I'm just copy all of AB's. I'm gonna put this in my. I'll move this again. Boop. I'll put AB's description moving forward into my description. I'm just gonna promote AB. You're not a member, Nate? Dude, I can't be a member for everybody. I'm a member for the H3 podcast. I'm a member for Loves. A member for AB. Like I'm gonna be spending like $20 on being members for H3 related stuff, man. Someone give me an AB membership right now. Bootleg, yeah. We're just gonna watch. It's okay because AB used to watch Foozy Tube streams for content. So we're going full circle. I'm gonna watch AB streams. Can you even gift me a VIP though? I'm not VIP. To be honest, if I wanted to, I could probably just take stuff from the H3 office. How can you gift me? Is it possible to gift me even though I'm not a member? I mean, even though he's not live? If you could find a way to gift me, I would unironically just watch AB's stream right now or his VOD. Let me see. What's you can't put HD membership on the company card? Yeah, there's no way to gift it. Played It Takes Two. Who the hell is this? Who's this guy? See, this one's not members only. Here, what's public? I want to see the right reason. So his road trip stuff is public. What determines something becomes members only, AB? I don't understand how you function. Someone get AB back in here. He needs to explain himself. Did Elden Ring? Damn, 5 hours. I don't know how you guys could play for so long. Oh, he did 2 hours for his Resident Evil. That's why I admire that about like Love and AB. They could stream for like 5-6 hours straight. I can't do that. See, well, this Love, that's not his name. I'm subscribed. You know, I'm not even subscribed to AB. I'm gonna feel bad. Hold on. There you go. Like 6 hours? 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. 3 hours I could do. 4 hours is pushing it for me. 4 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours. Dude, how the fuck did they do it? We got jobs. How do these guys, we have normal jobs and then they go and like stream. It's not just on the week. I only do the weekends usually. Should we just watch what's his members only streams? Yes, 3 members only streams. That's funny. Remember this exclusive car stream? We're in TikTok viral smash burger place. I need to take Love to Pacoima. They don't have kids. Yeah, it's true. Man, it's not fair, man. Like, not about them not having kids. I mean, like people can just be like unethical. They're not unethical. This is a rant just regardless. Like people could just like use their kids for content and like not care about their kids and they make so much money. And like I care and like it's like it's not right. Why can't you expose your kids and make money? I should be rewarded for not exposing my kid. I think that's fair. See what's going on in the world. Van's got no kids yet. I feel like Love starts stream immediately after work, and that's crazy. Low, he's putting work for it. Yeah, he puts in work, man. Both grinders, man. Because Love's from the mud. Both Love and AP. All 3 of us are from the fucking mud, bro. Like Love's from Sweden, but like yeah, he's also from the mud. That's what you have to do, man. You just gotta work hard and grind. Thanks for the one gift. Miguel's rewarding me for being a good father. Thank you, Miguel. New laws of California. Oh yeah, you can't say California. Laws prevent parents from what's the law called? California law. Kid influencers. There you go. Effective January 1st, protection officers extending the Coogan law. Creators must featuring minors. 30% of content must play 65% of proportion share of earnings. Didn't a bunch of like parents leave? Oh, Miguel's just spamming membership. Oh, thank you. Miguel's rewarding me extra hard. What does from the mud mean? It means we didn't grow up as privileged. Oh, that's like a buy an AV meme. Yeah, but I'm not gonna bootleg his streams. They moved to Utah. Yeah, I think a lot of parents like left after that law went into place. They're just like, yeah, we just hate California now for no reason. We're like, we just want somewhere peaceful to raise our children now. California is just too crazy. Actually, it does look like I'm streaming from heaven. Maybe it was right. Let's see what's going on with the H3 subreddit. Iran stuff, Tom stuff. I guess clowning on Tom.
I will be driving. Just spent the best $8 of my life.
Tom's so crazy, love him.
I will be driving my family absolutely insane this weekend. Wish me luck.
He's such a dad. I can't wait till I'm in Tom's dad mental state. He's like he's in a dad flow state. I can't wait till I'm in the dad flow state. Could be worse. Texas doesn't even have running water. That's true. California, we just can't exploit our children.
Did I send you? Did I send you?
Troop in the Wild. Nate, did you listen to the new Bruno Mars, bro? One straight Latinos. Bruno? Not. I don't listen to Bruno Mars. I don't really fuck with him like that. I don't like Bruno Mars because he's a deranged gambler. Just kidding. I'll make myself a little coffee. A little cafecito. No, no te puedo olvidar. No, no te puedo olvidar. Tú me enseñaste a querer. Me enseñaste a bailar. Para pi, para pura. Para pa, para pa, 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 para pa. Para pa, para pa, pa. Para pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. All right. Oh! Don't drive through any stop sign. Wait, what are you talking about? Never look Cali, but the expense seems like the main problem. How bad is it? Is it? So I'll give you guys an idea. So I personally pay in rent $26.50, and that's split between me and Leslie, and it's for like a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. But that's more so in the area. Hot mic moment? No, because I knew the mic was on. Nice try. Can someone explain why people don't like Imagine Dragons? You guys know Imagine Dragons made a video game, by the way? Oh yeah, we're talking about my fan. I paid $2,600 for rent, split with Leslie. Then I go to Costco like every 2 weeks, and almost every Costco session, no lie, I spend a minimum of like the lowest I ever spent at Costco is like $250. And on the higher end, I pay like $300, right? It always, I've never gone really past $300, but it's always between $250 $300 every Costco visit. So that's $250 $300 plus. I still go to a regular market, and every time I go to the normal market, I spend a minimum between like $50 to $100. And I go to Costco like twice a month, and I go to the market like 2 to 3 times a month, just because fruits and like vegetables and like meat expires pretty quickly. So you kind of have to go. Like I go to Costco trying to buy stuff that like can last a bit longer, like you put in the fridge or the freezer. Like it's like a lot of like frozen quick to make food, or like snacks that I get from Costco. I'm busy parent. Not looking forward to move to LA. I mean, you can find relatively cheap places in LA. It all depends on the area, man. Like let's see. Let me make sure Google Maps doesn't show where I am exactly. All right. It is not showing my location. Okay, that's great. All right, it's not showing it. Chaotic Lucy. Thank you, bro. So I call everyone bro. So if I say bro and you're like, wait, call me bro, I say bro, dude, man. Thanks for gifting the memby. Hold on, let me grab my coffee. All right. So Los Angeles is huge. Okay. All right. Giant. So this is pretty much there you go. All this right here. This area right here, this pretty much downtown Los Angeles. And then these are kind of like the neighboring, like I'd say neighborhoods more so. They're not really suburbs. You watch any football? I do not. I do not. Guys, it's only one. Hey, listen, you guys are saying it's only one. It's only $1.99. That's still money, man. That's still money you made, and you're giving to me for just pretty much being here and yapping. So of course I'm gonna thank you and be appreciative, right? Doesn't matter the price. If you're willing to give your cash or something to me, I very appreciate about it. You know, because you don't have to. Very much so, could just chill here, hang out, and just yap away with me. So I'll never downplay something just because of the price. So thank you. Anyways, back at it. So this is pretty much downtown, and these are like kind of neighborhoods. Englewood, a bit hood. All right, Englewood's kind of like where Compton is like the Compton area as well. See if I could show. So yeah, South LA right here. So this is kind of like the hood. I don't know how bad it is nowadays, but it is. I'd say the equivalent to like South LA up north is probably like like this area, Van Nuys and Panorama, and then Pacoima too. They don't show Pacoima Erasure. So yeah, so like the equivalent of South LA up north is like Van Nuys, Panorama, maybe more so Pacoima and Arleta, but this area is like kind of like the equivalent. Like I said, technically also the ghetto. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to define just because I grew up in these areas. If you want somewhere safer to stay if you're moving to Los Angeles, I'd say Silver Lake is pretty nice, pretty pricey. Echo Park has gotten nice. Echo Park has been gentrified as shit, man. I say, but Echo Park is decent. And then another decent place would be Los Feliz. Los Feliz is actually really nice. And then want to be Glendale's pretty nice. I'm not a fan of Glendale though, because here's the thing. Here's my issue with the Glendale. It's a lot of suburbs, and and it's pretty much the Glendale Galleria. Look how much space the Glendale Galleria. Like it's all suburbs, and the only place to really go to is like the Glendale Galleria. And that's why I hate it. I hate going to the Glendale Galleria. I despise the Glendale Galleria. I know AB loves the Glendale Galleria. I hate it. Every time I have to go to the Glendale Galleria, I'm so upset. I thought stuff used to go down. Dude, when I was growing up, Echo Park was the ghetto, but it's been gentrified, bro. They cleaned that shit up. They kicked us all the Mexicans out, man. It didn't get cleaned up because of that. They just kicked us out. They priced us out. Ethan has a mansion in Compton. I think my Compton's got it way nicer. So yeah, Glendale's nice though. It's just kind of annoying to live in, just because, like I said, the Glendale Galleria It's like the central hub. Is that a mall? Yeah, it's a mall, and I hate it. Then Burbank's also nice. I would say if you want to move somewhere, Burbank's pretty good. Toluca Lake is nice. Sherman Oaks and Studio City is also pretty nice to move to. Nothing really happens around these areas. You want somewhere that's cheap and decent. North Hollywood's good. And if you're brave, I would say move to Sun Valley, but there's nothing there. It's such a boring place to live in. I used to live in Sun Valley. I hate living in Sun Valley. It's all like lots, factory lots, and a Kohl's. You go to Kohl's if you want. Get yourself some Denims t-shirts. Oh yeah, but like if you want something like that's not too far away, those would be the areas I go to. I think the more north you go and the more south you go, the more traffic you're gonna end up like being in. Like I say, like prime real estate is like here. The cutoff point is like here, like Glendale. Like if you want to be like close to everything, you kind of stay in the middle. Because the more north you go, the more south you go, you're probably gonna be super far from jobs. You're gonna be stuck in traffic most of the time. It's just not worth it. Poor Sun Valley. When you say cheap, what exactly talking about? So in North Hollywood, you could find something at least like under 2K, around 2K. and it's like decent. So that's what I would call cheap, like around 2K. You know the song Palm Down Afro Man? No. Also, I will say no judgment to people out there who really want a house. You will not catch me. Here's my mindset. If I ever have to move to Palmdale or Lancaster, this is also still part of Los. This is like super north. It's like an hour away from like downtown. If I ever have to move to Palmdale because I need a house, I consider myself a fan. No judgment for people who did that and did it. I just can't myself see. I want to stay in Los Angeles. I have to stay in Los Angeles. The cheapest place I lived in Boston was like $2,600. God damn, that's how much I pay now. So yeah, and it's funny because everything looks close. Look, everything seems pretty close, but to get from Burbank to like Santa Monica is like an hour and a half. You know, even from like here and from like literally Beverly Hills to Santa Monica to take up to an hour, and it's not even that fucking far. That's how bad traffic is in Los Angeles sometimes. Also, don't get tricked and move to West Hollywood. It's so fucking. West Hollywood is like one of the worst places to live just because there's like no parking anywhere. Like, let me show you. There's no parking and there's too much traffic. It sucks. See if I can show you a little. We get the little guy. Look, like right away. Look, it's jam packed. And look at this sign. Look at this. There's like 3 things here, bro. Look, there's 3 things and there's a no parking sign. It sucks. It sucks living in West Hollywood, bro. Don't move to West Hollywood. Don't get tricked. It sounds nice on paper, but it sucks. You just came to close the door because I'm yelling about traffic.
No, it's because I'm gonna vacuum.
Oh, you're gonna vacuum? That's fine. I can't take on maybe you have to make a copy keys. Oh no, I forgot. Yeah. You know, to be honest, if anyone's gonna copy my keys, it's a Grape Tickler. Oh my god. I stayed in Skid Row for a week for free. All I had to do was steal a homeless man sleeping back. Who did that again? It was oh god, he's the guy who's like in the EU now. There. Low Palmdale. Move to Palmdale. I'm not moving to Palmdale. I think I showed you guys where I used to live. So growing up, I guess I technically lived in West Hollywood as a kid growing up. Where is it? Was it here? I live on Fountain. I'm trying to remember where I used to live. I'm going through. So this Hollywood, Santa Monica. I was in Santa Monica. No, I did live on Fountain. Was it here? Yeah, I showed you guys right, but growing up, I think it was here. Nah, I was off. I recognize this. I recognize this. Where is this? Chad, help. Chad, help me find my childhood home. Chat, where did I grow up? Let's go back. Academy. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Is it here? Yes, here. All right. So, where do you live to hang out with the most Mexicans? You want to know where to hang out with all the Mexicans? You know. So, Mexican Central, man. Pretty much. Well, Los Angeles is like 50% Mexicans. But you want to get like real. You want to go to Browntown? You North Hollywood. Pretty much most of the valley is pretty Mexican. So there is no. We have also Mexicans have broken down the Burbank Wall. Burbank used to be pretty white. We have infiltrated Burbank, as you can see, as I am in Burbank. We have broken down the Burbank Wall, and we have infested Burbank. So lots of Mexicans in Burbank now. But yeah, pretty much all of here, like just north, like Van Nuys, North Hollywood, even Valley Glen, Panorama. But you want to go like peak Mexican? Van Nuys, Panorama, and Pacoima, Sun Valley, Arleta. That's like peak Mexican, you know. Down south, I wish I knew. I'm kind of more ignorant on the South LA. I think most of South LA has a lot of Mexicans. So anywhere in South LA. East LA. But like I said, I'm pretty ignorant just because I did not grow up. Downey's pretty Mexican. Downey's like kind of nice. I like going to Downey. My buddy lives in he lives in Bellflower. But this is so out of the way, man. Like that's the thing. It's like Downey's not even that far, and it's like so out of the way. It's so annoying. That's good, you guys. Yeah, we got a lot of turf around here. Like I said, I don't know the lines here, but I know like there's a good mix of like the black community and like the Mexican community here. And if you want to go a bit like Asian heavy, I think West Covina. I think that's like Asian territory. So yeah, is it West Covina or Arcadia? I think Arcadia's pretty Asian heavy. Yeah, Arcadia. So you want to go to their turf? That's Arcadia. You want to get like really nice and Mexican? San Fernando's really nice to visit. Actually, just visit San Fernando. Very, very beautiful part of Los Angeles. I feel like not a lot of people go visit. Irvine is actually, yeah, but Irvine's, dude, this is what we need to understand. We mix up like how far. Irvine's far as fuck, bro. We're talking about Los Angeles. Where's Irvine? On. I don't think it showed anything, but I don't know. Oh, it says the location. Yeah, Irvine's far as fuck. I thought, like, look at it. I was like, where the fuck's Irvine again? Yeah, Irvine's far as fuck from Los Angeles, man. Look at that. That's like a 2-3 hour. That's like a 2 hour drive, man. Is there any Irish turf? I don't know if Irish. You want to go white, you go to like Beverly Hills and Brentwood. If you want to go really white, here you go. There's like a wall here. See this wall? This is the wall. And then boom, Woodland Hills, Hidden Hills, Calabasas. So there's like very, 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 very white heavy areas. Actually, all of this is pretty white heavy. But yeah, they put a wall so you know you're entering white heavy areas. Who's this Palmdale? So nah, I would not. If I was forced to sell homes in Palmdale, I would make no money. Now you better be playing. Look, I go with what chat says, and the Resident Evil is like a 25% Elecliner. If you guys want me to do a physical wall, no, it's not a physical wall. It's the freeway. Also, Palmdale's not in the middle of nowhere. It's LA when I want it. Look, I've met. You know what's funny? Palmdale is so out of the way, guys. I've met people from Palmdale who grew up there, and they talk about LA like it's this whole other world. Like they're just like, oh yeah, I forgot what they called. They had like a special name for it, but they basically called me a slur for being from LA. Not really, but it felt that way. Where is it? Yeah, you're Kobe. It takes like an hour to 2 hours to go to Palmdale, bro. Like, you gotta go through a forest. Nah, you can't even go. You gotta go around the forest. Bro, I'm English. I was shook. Look, if you guys, to give you guys a good idea of how bad traffic is, to get from like this area, like Van Nuys, North Hollywood, Burbank, to get from here to like this general area, like it looks like you could take a straight path. To get to like here to like downtown Los Angeles, which is like right here, this alone can take up to an hour. And this is only like less than 20 miles. And that could take up to an hour. So, yeah. Takes 2 hours. Yeah, that's why it confused me, because people were like, it takes so long to get to places in LA that people just talk about like traveling. They talk about distance through time. Yeah, we need more highways. Yeah. That's not that bad at all. Seattle's way worse. That's what I hear. You know. Can I say, whenever here's the two things people always argue about, and it's always so funny. If you argue about traffic, someone from another city is gonna say that their traffic's worse. If you talk about weather, whether it's too hot or too cold, someone else from another city or another state, they're gonna talk about how actually it's way hotter there more often, or it's way colder where they're at all the time. So it's not even worth talking about traffic or weather because of this. I think Bernie Burns, he had like a good mindset towards it. I did not rinse this out because this tastes very soapy. Also, the half of LA is secluded from LA. That is true. I was talking to some people because like I said, my friend lives in Downey, and I was talking to like some family members of his when I was in Downey. I told them I was living in Burbank, and they were talking to me like I was in a whole different other country. They're like, "You're in Burbank, man? That's cool. I visited there once." And I'm like, "Visited, bro? You're it's down the street." But no, it takes like an hour and a half to get from Downey to like Burbank. We're talking about time versus distance travel. Seattle is dramatically worse than any other city because how poorly it was designed. LA is long, commutes because bigger. Yeah, I guess we're going by per capita. I mean, it's not obviously per capita something else, but like technicality, right? we're judging by size and like structure, you could argue Seattle's worse. We need public zip lines, dude. Zip line travel would be awesome. Just do what Texas do and make the speed limit 85. Like you meet someone from the west side. I will say, like even though that's true, like if you meet someone from like South LA versus like the Valley, obviously like we treat each other different, dude. But at least we're like connected. Oh no shit. Like at least we're like connected here, right? Like Palmdale is like it's so dramatically out of the way. Like I'm saying. But look, I will say I accept Palmdale and Lancaster as part of Los Angeles. I would not take that from you guys. Okay? But at least, like I said, at least we're
Guante.
Oh, thank you, Betty. You know, Betty, every time I think of your name, I just think of Kung Pao. Kung Pao fist. Let's think of this scene.
Gentlemen, from this day forward, you will all refer to me by the name Betty.
Betty. That's all I think about whenever I see your name, Betty. Kung Pao? You guys never seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist? It's a classic. It's such a odd movie. God, I can't believe we're in an era where Kung Pao. So it's a very, very fascinating film. Best parts. It's a very fascinating film. So what they did for this movie is that they took footage from an existing film. I'm assuming it was a Chinese film. They dubbed over it and they added their own actors into scenes. Like they were like put their faces over like a character. And it looks bad, but it looks bad on purpose.
In a land of mysterious beauty, in a time of extraordinary legends, in a place...
It's also one of these movies, if you've never ever seen it, watch it. It is so good, but it's also like really terrible. It's hard to explain. But it's terrible, but it's also super entertaining. It's very quotable, and it's great. It's Austin Powers. It's Austin Powers, but like bad.
Of ancient secrets, the greatest hero the world has ever known is about to kick his first butt. Now, after a lifetime of training.
Hey, who's he?
Yeah, like see, like this footage from like their original film. Is he meant to look like Tom Cruise? I think so.
I don't know. The Chosen One has returned.
Also, it's very racist.
If you truly are the Chosen One, then you must bear the sacred mark.
To deliver the people from the forces of darkness. And to check.
But some jokes said like the dog's delay. Like say, so when you see that dog delay yap, it's making fun of dubbing. Okay. Which is a great joke. I think that's a great joke.
Check out the hotties.
Be not concerned of her shyness, for it will pass. There you go.
20th Century Fox invites you to feel the fury. Taste the passion.
You are the Chosen One. One day, all will be revealed to you.
I'm sorry?
And witness the utter madness. Kung Pao. Enter the Fist.
course, Matrix parody. Bon Appetit, Your Majesty on Netflix. Yeah. No, I've never seen it. What is that? I just go where you guys tell me to go. This is the stream. Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. What's this? It's like a romance thing. What's it about? South Korean fantasy, time travel, historical fiction. South Korean French cuisine chef who, upon reaching the pinnacle of profession, time slips to the past. It's kind of a cool concept. I'm too sober and high for this movie. It's worth checking out. If you could watch Kung Pao, it's worth checking out. Oh yeah, I've been getting this guy. I've been getting this Dark Peanut clone. Shaolin Soccer movie is also funny. We don't make movies like this anymore. Like they heard me. Shaolin Soccer. What's the trailer? Stephen Chow film. Have you seen the Kimchi Slap?
Underestimate! We are going to chop you up and use you for stuffed dim sum.
Now on your
You don't have a prayer.
bet.
We never lose.
It's just a scene trailer. There's another one that's actually like a serious film that I love. This is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. Was it? Not Kung Pao. Top Chinese films. It'll come in. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it. There's one specific movie that's one of my all-time favorite movies. Wendy Woong Ho Coming Where? No. Movie Axe Gang. Here you go. Kung Fu Hustle. Kung Fu Hustle is probably my top 10 films of all time. If you guys have never seen Kung Fu Hustle, it's so weird because it's very funny, it's very comedic, it's very weird, but it also has like pretty like top tier like this is what I mean by like funny. Like it has scenes like this, but it also has like very serious and very like awesome like action scenes, and also has like very like heartfelt movies. It's like there's so much stuff happening in this movie. Oh, this guy also did Shaolin Soccer. Look at that. No wonder this is why I thought of this, because I saw like his friend. Who was it? I saw this guy in the Shaolin Soccer film, and I was like, oh, is it the same guy? So yeah. Fantastic film. Top tier. Definitely watch it. During my Tarantino moment, yeah, you saw a bunch of. That's the thing. I think, look, people, you could feel how you want feel about Tarantino. Tarantino has great recommendation. Tarantino knows ball. So you could dislike the guy, think he's weird, think he's like a piece of shit. But bro knows ball. Bro knows ball. Probably check out Shaolin Soccer. I'm assuming if I like Kung Fu Hustle, I'll probably like Shaolin Soccer also. God, I got like mucus building up in my nose. It's like, it feels gross. See what else is going on. I'm also very excited to cover, because we were kind of discussing it. I'm pretty sure on Monday we're going to be covering the Jim Carrey stuff, because we were like talking about it over the weekend. And there seems to be back and forth opinion. Tarantino changing his accent. Compilation.
I just watched a clip on the.
Oh, no. Is there a compilation? I saw a bunch of Reddit links. What the fuck? I'm not gonna show that title. Dude, nothing works anymore. You can't find anything anymore.
I just watched a clip on the internet.
No, don't diss Jim Carrey. I don't think we're gonna diss Jim Carrey, by the way. I think it's just I think it's more so a discussion of like how the internet's reaction about it. There was like a bunch of Reddit posts. With Tarantino. Oh, it's gone. Oh, this is a 13-year-old post.
Just the lines and everything. So you got to give us. This is my question for you, Q. What is the most famous line? Your favorite line from Pulp Fiction?
Stream died for a sec?
I think probably the most famous line is, "I'm gonna get medieval on your ass."
It's his first stream. For some reason, my internet has been wonky today.
Big Rain says it.
Pleasing your fans or pleasing
the critics hate my fans. I don't give a damn.
True.
Right.
There's
a lot of
I think the other thing when you're working with Quentin, you know that what he's really doing is fulfilling his vision. You know, he's.
Let me see if I could stop the. Well, I'm not gonna stop the stream. I don't think I could stop the stream. Am I still desynced? Am I desynced? Let me know. Let me know if I'm desynced. Also, there's like soap left in my coffee and it tastes really gross. I had a sink. Blub, blub, blub. Got an issue, now it's fixed. Okay. So I guess refresh. Refresh, tell your mom to refresh, tell your dad to refresh. Everybody refresh. We're trying to watch Code Switching Tarantino.
He's a visionary director. For us to have the opportunity to work.
So if he had sent me something that I plug into my computer, I don't know if I would have ever heard it. All right.
Oh my God. Why did he say computer like that? He said, plug it to my computer. It's good now. Okay.
Download this. I don't know how to do that. All right. You know, so.
Looks like the stream edit. It's the same stream for me. I have the same number going.
He put it on a cassette tape. Then Jamie, my man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh my God, this for Django too. This for Django. Jesus Christ.
The BET Award.
Why? God, I'm surprised Samuel Jackson didn't tell him anything.
Comes back with Rick Ross. Rick Ross and the whole posse. We all got.
Oh wait, so that translation?
On the set that day.
The whole MG.
Yeah. Well, what happened was that bad men, 100 black grays so I can lay their ass in. I need 100 black preachers with a black sermon.
Go over to Carrie with my little tape recorder, play it. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that's in the movie. And Anthony Hamilton brought in a joint that was just fantastic. And I took it home and I played it and I go, this is the bomb. Before, my movies are always filled with songs, but it's always stuff that I chose from either my own collection or something like that. I never have like a music supervisor hook me up with stuff. It's always stuff I chose. And probably the reason I never did that is I didn't want to actually go up to an artist and ask them to write something and then they do.
Jamie Foxx had a lot to say about Tourette's coming out there too. Yeah. Here's what I'll say. I had a film
forgot I was in high school or I was in college. I had a film professor tell me something interesting. Because obviously Tarantino made a film about slavery, and obviously it was anti-slavery. I'm not gonna say, but they said something where when a director, directs something on something, they have a disconnection to it, that something is lost in that adaptation, right? So like Tarantino's here and he's doing what he thinks he has to do, which is wrong, to enable to sell this movie, right? Because he knows, because he has no connection to slavery as the black community does, that he may come off as someone who's not the proper person to be telling the story. So I think anybody could tell any story they want. Yeah, of course. I think there's, if you're good enough, you could tell a good enough story. And I'm pretty sure for the Django, it's still pretty good, even though the connection that Tarantino has isn't really there. But you do lose something. You lose a bit of like understanding when you kind of go out of your element. I think the example this teacher gave me was Steven Spielberg, because Steven Spielberg directed The Color Purple. And The Color Purple is the Steven Spielberg version. It's pretty good. I enjoyed The Color Purple. But even while watching it, there's something missing. There's something that Steven Spielberg just doesn't quite understand. There's like an underlying thing that's missing. And that's something maybe I can notice right away. Probably something that other people who are out of the black community can't notice right away. But it's something that I say a lot of people in the black community probably do notice. And there's a reason why when he did The Color Purple, it was well regarded, people enjoyed it, versus once he did what was it, Schindler's List, right? The hell, Steven Spielberg. I don't want to mix up my movies. Yeah. So then once he finally did something, Schindler's List, something that he could really relate to, right? As Steven Spielberg is Jewish, he could tell, he understands that kind of suffering. He understands, or at least probably knows people who went through that. Which, why for Schindler's List, he won a bunch of awards for it, because when you have that underlying understanding, it really does show. So, and this is why I think Quentin Tarantino is doing that black accent, is because he knows that people know that he doesn't truly understand. So he's trying to sell this movie by trying to connect. None of that Stephen Hawking. The only way I culture relate to is My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Yeah. Really cute. No shit. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah. The unspoken language of understanding is the best way. Yeah. Tyler Perry does like black community, but he is a bad writer and director. Yeah, I think Tyler Perry is pretty controversial within his own community as well. I not my place to talk about Tyler Perry and how he makes his movies, but from my understanding, he's a mixed bag. But yeah, what is Tarantino? Is Quentin Tarantino Jewish? Ethnicity. He is Irish and Cherokee. Oh, and Italian. Italian American, Irish, Cherokee. So he's native. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tyler Perry has a huge studio. I saw Tyler Perry, dude. Actually, I was tricked into watching a Tyler Perry movie by my my mother-in-law. I need more H3 Crew Gaming. Well, hopefully. I was watching a Tyler Perry movie. I was tricked into it with my mother-in-law. God, which one was it? It was the most batshit crazy I've ever seen. And it wasn't like one of his it was like one of his serious movies. So I could find it. Netflix. God, which one was it? God, I don't know the actress's name. She in who's the actress? Try to find the actress's name. Is she in this movie? Wait here. Wait. The Color Purple. She was in The Color Purple. 2023. God, I do not remember her name. And I feel bad because she's super famous. There you go. She was an Empire. Here you go. Straw. This movie, Straw, was the most batshit fucking movie I've ever seen. And it tricks you into it being good. So it's about this woman who's like, what was it again? Sup, Christy Turkey? Christy Turkey lives in Israel right now? Oh, man. I think his wife's Israeli, right? Yeah. Taraji P. Henson, yeah. So this movie, well, I need a Wikipedia thing too. Psychological crime drama. Yeah, right. It's so pretty much about this lady. She's like a single mom, and she's just having like a rough day, and it literally it all goes off by she's just fucking up the entire time. Oh, let me just show poster. Her day is just going terrible, and at some point she goes to her job, and they tell her, what was it? Oh, they tell her that they're not giving her money, or they're like firing her. And she like picks up a gun and she shoots her manager. And then she goes to the bank and she tries to cash in her check. And they don't want to give her the money for some reason. And then she accidentally takes out the gun, and now she's like accidentally holding up the bank. And she's just having this weird psychotic breakdown. And at the end, it's revealed that her kid died last night, and she was just going through like a mental breakdown. And that's like the twist, is that she thought her kid was still alive and she was in denial. So she was going about her day and just having a weird mental breakdown about it. But it's so ridiculous. It's so like it. I'll be honest. It's like one movie where it's like it takes itself so seriously, but it's also like it's bad. Like it tricks you into being good. It's like it's very like Suburban Mom coded, where like if you're not a real person who's like experienced life, this shit cooks. It is a mess of a movie, because like everything that goes wrong with her does. Like Tyler Perry does, like your life just sucks, everything's gonna go bad for you, and also your kid died. There's literally a part where she imagines the SWAT team coming in. They come from the rooftops, they come down, and they just gun her down. And it's like it's as crazy as I'm describing it. And it just happens unprompted. You're just like, whoa. Yeah, she killed somebody, then she went to the bank. But Tarek goes out his way to create black misery stories. Yeah, I've heard a lot of criticisms about how he does his movies. But yeah. I wonder if there's like a Reddit thread about it. Dude, my internet sucks right now. My internet sucks so bad, I'm a shock milk. My bad internet is shock worthy right now, bro. Dude, what the hell? Okay. I cried. I did too. The movie was pretty terrible, but it conveyed incredible showing empathy. I liked it up until the ending. Yeah. The twist at the end was terrible. I mean, Ethan buy me new internet. Yeah, I'm asking for new internet. The Sixth Sense of Timo. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It was so dumb. Why is the FBI head being so retaliatory when talking to someone holding up a bank with a bomb? She had a bomb? When the fuck did she get a bomb? Why isn't there a hostage negotiator? Would have been good if it ended early. Honestly, when I talk about the ending, the last 20, 30 minutes just dragged. Trauma porn on trauma porn. I don't remember that she had a bomb.
It was the toy. You don't remember she had like a light up toy that her kid made?
She had a toy that her kid made, and they thought it was a bomb?
They thought it was a bomb.
So it wasn't even a gun.
No, she had a gun.
She had a gun, and she had a bomb, a misunderstood bomb. Okay. Leslie just reminded me that she had a toy her kid made, and they thought it was a bomb. So yeah, the movie's kind of crazy. The twist at the end was that her kid died, and she was imagining, because at some point she goes to the school and she says, "Hey, I'm sorry, I forgot my kid's lunch." And the principal's like, she pretty much kept on referencing her child throughout the movie. She was like, "Oh, I'm late to work because of my kid. Oh, I'm here at the school because I'm dropping off lunch for my kid. Oh, I gotta go get money out of the bank for my kid." The twist is that she was imagining the kid that died, and also the kid died the day before. You know, it's not like the kid died a while ago. They died literally the night before. The movie probably would have been better if the kid's been dead for like months. Am I the only one who thought this was a good movie? I think she didn't have a bomb, but they thought she did. Yeah, you're right. God. Well, it's nice to see that other people saw this film. Yeah. I say if you're bored, you got nothing else to watch it. But it's not good. It is not good. Sounds over the top. It'll probably be better if it wasn't. Yeah, I think if it grounded a bit more, if it was like a more realistic, like mental breakdown, it'd probably be better. Trying to see what else is going on in the world. See, what's this? Hated trope. Protagonist does many illegal bad things, but again, no consequence due to being a protagonist. Do all the people do illegal things? The good doctor has a meltdown during hospital crisis and skips 2 weeks of work unrelated, and had a meltdown during surgery. Dude, imagine your doctor fucking flipped out during a surgery. Actually, yeah, if you have a meltdown while giving surgery, he shouldn't be a surgeon, right? He should just be diagnosing people. Yeah, is it? You know what I realize? It puts it into much better context. So it sounds like the context of the scene now, the "I am a surgeon" scene, is that the Dr. Han tells him that you cannot be a surgeon because you're kind of like, you're a bit unstable, right? Like you're having mental breakdowns during surgery, or not mental breakdowns, you're like freaking out. And like he gets told you can't be a surgeon, and he fucking flips out. Dr. Han's right.
I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon.
Do you realize that you're proving my
point? Oh, they
point?
even say it.
That you're acting immature, showing that you don't know how to communicate and you can't control your emotions.
I am a surgeon.
But you do have a talent that I value.
The good doctor fans. Is Dr. Han here being portrayed as a villain? I need to know that.
So I'm going to give you one last chance to maintain your dignity and leave my office. Now. Because if I have to call security, you understand that I'm also going to have to fire you.
They're playing like sad music, bro.
I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon! Dr.
The memes that came out of this.
I am a surgeon!
I think it's a deep, complex emotion. I think it's a complex. As an autistic person, they really thought they were cooking, but they weren't. Yeah. The Pit has an autistic doctor, and she doesn't act like the good doctor. It's Bryan Cranston's daughter who's playing. I think she's portrayed as also. I know the actress has. I think she has autism. I'm speaking out of my ass sometimes, man. I don't even know. Google it if I'm wrong.
That's crazy.
She's neurodivergent. If that means autism, I don't know, but she is neurodivergent. It says right here. The Wikipedia says it right here. Relates to her own. Oh, she's an ADHD character. That's fine. Charlie with No Chocolate Factory. Autism is not usually related to just being unprofessional. Yeah, that's true. God, that's crazy. Yeah, but she's pretty chill. She's pretty chill she's not freaking out. I love her character, by the way, in The Pit. I also love The Pit. The Pit's awesome. The Pit's amazing. You haven't seen The Pit? Go watch The Pit. You what? You rearranged it? What'd you move?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
I thought you were just cleaning. Oh my god. I'm gonna go change Mia's diaper, and I'm like, where did I put her? I'm gonna freak out. I am a chatter. Is that someone who's like my favorite Mexican director? I hate Mexicans, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I can't think. I feel like I'm more surprised when there's like Mexican directors. I think just from like just exposure wise, Robert Rodriguez is probably my favorite Mexican director. I mean, he's from Texas, so you know how Mexican. But you know what? I'll never forgive because I enjoyed Alita Battle Angel. I'll never forgive these like incels for ruining this movie for me, because this movie came out during the same time as Captain Marvel, right? And all the incels went with like Alita Battle Angel, and they're like, Alita Battle Angel's way better than Captain Marvel, which is true.
Okay, never mind.
But I like Alita Battle Angel because it's good, not because I want to like own fucking Captain Marvel. But all these assholes, these annoying assholes, were like, Alita Battle Angel Mogs. I mean, they didn't say Mog, but yeah, Alita Battle Angel clears Captain Marvel. I'm like, shut up. Just like it. Just like the film. You don't have to like do it as a stupid own. What you been up to? She was Alita. Made her so white for the movie. I remember it was a bit controversial though because they gave her like anime eyes. She looks so weird. But yeah, but I like Alita Battle Angel. The manga is also pretty good. We're going too close to the sun here. You probably have a Brie Shed too. No, I don't have a Brie Larson. Hey, can I say? Here's what's so annoying about like people like the quartering is because when a movie is bad, you can't even like talk about it because these dudes are like you don't want to be associated with these dudes. Because look, Captain Marvel is a pretty mid fucking movie, but you can't talk about that because people will think you're fucking like you can't even hate the movie for the right reasons because you're just immediately gonna be like surrounded by people who like hate it for the wrong reasons. Like you'll be like, yeah, Captain Marvel's pretty bad, and then like some fucking loser's gonna be like, yeah, it's because women superheroes suck. I'm like, all right, It's not my point. You do not want to have honest discourse. Center Bros are annoying as fuck, dude. Don't even get me started at Center Bros. I went to film school, man. I want to shoot myself in the head anytime I talk to a fucking cinema bro. If you want to have an unfun conversation about films, go to film school and talk to some guy there. If you're a woman in film school, dude, even worse. They are the most obnoxious, pretentious motherfuckers out there, man. You have to justify like a movie with a female protagonist? Yeah. Because goddamn, I hate it. You know, I like the story where because when we were working when I was in film school, you would go out and do like film projects, and there was this guy. He was literally like my age, and we went to school together, and we're on set. And he was like doing the audio, and I forgot what I told him. I was like, do you have to like say speed or roll? And he was like. Like, we don't say that. I was like, I was just wondering. He's like, I work on sets, bro. So I know what needs to be said. And I was like, in my head, I was just like, you're in film school with me. If you're working on sets already as a profession, why the fuck are you in film school? There's so many people who work in the film industry who didn't go to film school. The second they get a job, they just freaking go. Doolittle, probably. It was like the most pretentious thing like in the fucking world, man. Yeah, it was a douche. And that's the thing. I think here's what I'll say. I'm happy that I found my own success because I think there's so many people that I went to film school that like were so pretentious, and because I didn't play ball with them, like with their like pretentious, I was kind of cut out. You meet David on set? I met David in film school, and luckily David wasn't a douche. David was like a chill guy. The group I was a part of there, we were all pretty chill. But there's many douchebags. Like David could attest to it. That's why I'm glad that I found like some success in like doing something I want to do, especially like with entertainment. Because like I feel like a lot of these people who are like very snobby have yet to find work or have not found work like I have, which is fantastic. So yeah. And look, and David was nice to me, and I hope David get a job because he's my buddy. Yeah, David's a chill guy. So yeah. Yeah, I know this one guy. Like he was nice to some people, but he was a douche to me. He was like a writer, and he was like very like up his own. Like he was like a little too woke for me, basically. Like he was like an obnoxious, like very woke guy. And I don't say that like where he just because you know I'm progressive and stuff like that. But you know, you guys know what I mean, right? Like he was the obnoxious woke, where like he was there to correct you. He was there to like be like, oh, that's not okay to say or whatever. Like a little too much, you know, a little too performative for me. David said he used to bully him for his lunch money. That's not even true. Not even true. Anyways, very annoying, and he's not doing great. So I win. I win. I'm petty like that. I'll be honest. I'm petty like that. Where if anyone who's ever mean to me, I always try to see what they've been up to, and if they're doing significantly worse than me, I am very happy. I'm in an haha I win kind of mentality. Like I'll tell you another one. This was like years ago. There's this one guy who this is in high school. God, I remember too much. That's the thing with also remembering everything. Is like it's not that I don't let it go, is that I just want to know that I'm doing better than them. But there's this one guy in high school that I never ever talked to. I had zero conversations with this guy, and I was talking to this girl. Like she was my friend, and I was like, I forgot what came up, but she was just like, "Oh, this guy doesn't like you," and I was like, "Why?" He's like, "I don't know. He just thinks like you're fake." I was like, I never had interaction with him at all, ever. I had zero conversation with this guy. He's like, "Yeah, that's what he said. He just doesn't like you." I was like, "All right." And yeah, I checked into him. This was like years ago. He was like trying to become like a content creator. Like he was doing like YouTube and like Twitch. Doing terrible. So yeah, so even though I don't got much, I got 65 more viewers than him. So I got 4,000 more subscribers than him. I got a job. So I win. I win. It's okay. It's okay. Love hate on the mean folk. Yeah. It's just I think my issue has always been that I've just been like too chill. They hate us because they exactly Avery. Nice win. I win, guys. Look, I think the best revenge you could get ever in life is just doing your own thing and doing it well. Because I just kind of went my own way, did everything I wanted to do, and I won. No, but growing up, I was always like, I think I was too chill for people. Where I would like, I think it came off like I didn't care because things didn't really bother me. It didn't really get to me and stuff. Or is it here? This is me, guy yelling and smiling. Guy getting yelled at. Or is it? Yeah, this is open new tab. This pretty much how I function. The brain part doesn't really matter, but there's anytime there's any kind of like something bad happening or distress, this is kind of my reaction to it. And I feel like that always bothered people. I feel like people always got upset with me because I didn't stress out too easily. I didn't get upset too easily because I think people want that kind of reaction out of you where they're like, you need a sense of urgency. But my mindset has always been like, if there's something I could do about it, then I'll handle it. If there's nothing I could do about it, then what kind of like what's freaking out gonna cause me? Probably came off like you didn't like him. I think so too. I think that's what it kind of came off as. I think probably came off like I didn't like or didn't care. I think it had more to do so that it came off like I didn't care. But it's like I cared. And it's just like I just knew how to deal with it better. So yeah, because you're a chill guy. Taking me so long to learn that. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I think things can like. I think my mindset is like things just eventually work out. But it works out if you're actively doing something about it. Like if you're doing something about it, then like things will work out. And there's nothing you can do about it. You know, just kind of take the hit and try to move on from it. You know, being nonchalant, too laid back, pisses people off for some reason. Yeah, I've learned that. I've learned that a lot. I think it's probably taking some opportunities away from me because of it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Because what? Oh yeah, I have another high school story. I lost a friend because I was too chill about it. So, for context, in 11th grade, I switched schools. So I was in the same school, with the same group of people. Basically, I went to the same school, same group of people from like middle school all the way until like my 11th grade of high school. Halfway through my I guess sophomore year, right? Or junior year. Yeah, halfway through my junior year, I switched schools. and I had to make new friends. And I was kind of obviously when you switch, especially that late, uh, it's kind of hard to make friends. But you know, it is what it is. Anyways, this was even before Leslie because I started dating Leslie during my senior year. Anyways, I made friends with this girl. She had a boyfriend. But we were like chill, you know, we would talk, we hang out, lunch together by ourselves, stuff because her boyfriend went to a different school. I did not try anything. I did not flirt with her. I did not try to get with her. We just hung out because I've always been like that. Where I just if there's nothing going on and like I don't really like you, if you're a girl or a guy, you know, we could be chill and be friends. So like we were hanging out, but I had a sneaky suspicion that she did like me, but it's like, you know, whatever. Uh, Anyways, we stayed friends during senior year. I had a girlfriend. I told her I got a girlfriend, and she seemed like to be like very upset about it, which is like whatever. Uh, Anyways, move forward. There's one day where pretty much I did not like check with her, find like I wasn't like a little puppy following her. So like every day after like during lunch, I would because we didn't have the same class together. I would like wait for her like near the lunch line, and usually I see her right away, and then we would go and get lunch together. There was one day where I didn't see her. Well, I was like, oh, I think I waited like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. I was like, I don't see her at all, so I'm just gonna go get lunch. And then there's some other guys I know, so I'm gonna just go eat lunch with them for the day because I'm not gonna fucking wait for her or look for her. Like I don't care. Like she's someone I hang out with, but if she's not here, she's not here. You know, it is what it is. And then I went and sat with some other guys. And then when I went to go while I was eating, I saw her and I went up to her and I was like, "Oh, what's up? I didn't see you today." And then she just ignored me. She was just like, I was like, "All right, like whatever." And after that, we stopped being friends. It's weird because like that's literally how our friendship ended. It was just her like being upset. It felt like she wanted me to like beg her and apologize. But I was like, I said like, "Oh, I didn't know you were here today." And I tried to like talk to her and say with her, she just ignored me. Like she was my fucking girlfriend. I was like, bro, we ain't fucking dating. So yeah, so then I just hung out with dudes after that. And that was like my other mindset. If you were my girlfriend, I'm not like if you're my friend, especially if you're like, if you're not my because I feel like sometimes girls are used to like, especially when they were younger, girls are used to be treated a certain way by guys because guys are kind of like a little too simpy, especially if they like the girl or if they're like friend zone guys or whatever. Like they're used to that kind of attitude where the guy like jumps through hoops and like, begs for a forgiveness or whatever. But I'm like, bro, you ain't my girlfriend. I don't give a fuck. We're just friends. Like I never had any guy friend beg for me to like apologize or fucking give me the cold shoulder because so yeah, you dodged the bullet. Yeah, but I felt bad because it was like she was like my first friend, and it's such a shame that it ended that way. Like it's even at the time I was like, it's such a stupid way for it to end. So yeah, but look, I'm very anti friend zone. If you're a chick and we're cool, we're friends like that. I'm gonna treat you like I treat all my friends. We're chill, we're hanging out, we're talking, we're joking. But I'm not gonna like do. My mindset is the only girl I treat special is the person you're dating. That's my mindset. I'm begging you to show the keys on. All right, I'll show you my keys one more time. But that's it. That's it. Here are my keys, guys. All right. Now you guys could break into my house because obviously, as we all know, all thieves take an image and create none of my guy friends ever apologized to me and never apologized to them. We just talk shit and chilled. Yeah, exactly. Friends only exist if you're too nervous to bring it. 1,000%, man. Look, my mindset, if you like a girl, genuinely pursue them for a relationship, and it's it's irritating us like he does this, baby. Yeah. Thanks, Ethan. All right. I'll see you later, pee pee poo poo. Yeah, but if you like a girl, just go talk to them. I think like I understand the mindset of like being their friend first, but like there's also like when you start as friends with a girl that you like, there's like this underlying like tension that it's more than just friendship, right? Like I feel like when you like a girl and you want to do the start off the friends thing, you could kind of tell they like you back. You guys are just taking it slow. And if you don't feel that tension, you just got to move on and either be their friend genuinely or just like, I don't know, not talk to them. My girlfriend's never been nice to me unless they're drunk and sappy. I've been pushed into walls, beaten up, and yelled at. Oh, man. Well, I never did that to any of my chick friends. Actually, I did do something once, but that's a story for maybe another day. I gotta tell the courage for that story. But yeah, like you gotta learn how to read people. You know, it could be friends, but one person feels type of way. It's bad for both people. Yeah, just gotta move on. Like I know it sucks, but you also need to understand that like one person isn't like it isn't everything, you know. And maybe things will change down the line, but I think keep doing your thing. Keep trying to date people. Don't overly obsess over one person. It is not worth it, bro. You know, this ain't the 1950s, man. You cannot wear them down. That's not even acceptable anymore. You know, don't take grandma and grandpa's advice and be like, yeah, just wear her down. Just keep bothering her until she dates you. That one time Nate dressed up as a white chick for the FBI. I never did that. I think that's from a film. Too complicated. I'm not here to be handed the reins to emotional state. So yeah, well, hopefully you guys think about it. What other advice can I give? Nate singing? Why you guys post Toffee? Oh my god. They're doing anything for you guys. As guys see, in the Asian community, having female friends is good and normal. I like good people, period. Yeah. Yeah. I need a hand job. Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, that's my train of thought. Yeah, but I've always been friends. I think there's this one. There's also I have so many high school stories. There's this one. I was already dating Leslie at the time. She knew this happened. There's this girl who just went through like a pretty big breakup, and I think this is why she's still like very appreciative. I think this is why she's like very very cool with me, and I think she has like a lot of like she thinks very highly of me because of this. So it was like we were like what happened? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, she just went through a breakup. I was dating Leslie at the time. And then we just started chatting. I'll be honest, I think she was talking to me because she was trying to like make her ex-boyfriend jealous, which is fine. I don't really care. And then we started talking more, and you know, we're just being like really like friends with each other. And then like she was just texting me, and she was just like, "Oh, I'm at a friend's house right now, but I don't want to go home yet." And I was like, "Oh, you just come over and hang out." And then she just came over to my place. I remember I told Leslie at the time, and because Leslie also had guy friends she would hang out alone with, so it wasn't that big of a deal for us. And she just came over and she hang out. Actually, her friend dropped her off, and I think her friend told her ex-boyfriend that she came over to my house by herself. She came over, we hung out, just talked, and then I just walked her home, and it was like nice. It was like one of those weird, like not weird things, but it was like one of those things where like I was thinking about it, like even in the future. I was like, I think she probably really appreciated the fact that I was just some guy who wasn't trying to like hit on her and flirt with her, and we just hung out and talked like genuine friends. And then like nothing came about it. There was no romantic relationship out of it. There's nothing else. Like it never ever led to anything. Like even like I felt like on her end, which was like pretty cool. And yeah, anyways, the next day I was hanging out, like she was still talking to me, hanging out with me. And then her ex-boyfriend came up and he was like, "Can we talk?" And she was like, "Is it okay if I go?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, you can go talk to him." Because I had a girlfriend. I was like, I don't care. Like, I think he was trying to like cuck me in his head. He was just like, "I'm gonna take my girl back and now show him." And I was just like, I mean, I'm taken, so you could talk to her. If anything, I was cucking you, bro, because she was using me to make you jealous, and it worked. So get mocked. I won. I won. But yeah, it was nice. And she's still good with that. I think people, especially women, need that. I think they just need genuine friends, bro. I think people just need genuine friends. Like, when I say especially women, I feel like so many women meet guys, and it's always like this weird underlying, like it's just some weirdness underneath it. Dude, you're so alpha. It's not that I was alpha. It's just I just didn't care. I just didn't care. I just literally went day by day. You know what I cared about in high school? Fucking video games. That's all I cared about in high school. I just cared about video games. I cared about video games, and then I just had like obvious desires in my life. Like I think I was an odd one out because I in high school I wanted to have a long term relationship. I eventually wanted to get married, and I eventually wanted to have kids. Those are like the factors that I truly wanted in life, right? And I think there's a lot of guys, especially when they're young, who don't know what they want. And I think that's what makes probably dating nowadays annoying because you have young men who like the internet is filled with telling them that they're worthless and their life sucks. And they become unsure, like they freak out about life. They're just like, I need to be rich, I need to be successful, I need to be super hot, I need to be super attractive. And like it's breaking their fucking minds. Well, for me, it's just like I just want to be in a long term relationship, get married, have kids. And if I could have a job that pays me well and makes me happy, that'd be even better. So, just do your best. Talk to people that you know might like you. Don't overthink shit, and things will work out, man. Like it's all fucked. And I think like I speaking to like the girls I talk to nowadays when they talk about their dating life, it sounds like absolute hell. Like the amount of times they go into a launch relationship with guys, and then the guy is like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to do this anymore," because they freak out. I'm pretty simple. Cool car and podcast that makes 96 hours of content of a week is all I need. Yeah. I almost got married right after high school, but I discovered my ex had a secret boyfriend. Oh no. Well, everything's working out. Better to not stay attached to toxic people just because you're lonely. Yeah, that too. But I don't know. I know if you're a dude, just stop listening to like people online. Listen to me only. I'll teach you. I'll show you the path to success. All right. Here's what you do. 1, don't care as much. 2, things will work out. 3, pursue girls that you at least have an understanding. At least you vibe with, and you could kind of feel that they like you. If a girl doesn't like you, just move on. Stop having feelings for them. If a girl doesn't like you, stop having feelings for them and just move on. It's not worth like obsessing over one chick. And just treat people with respect. Boom. That's all you got to do. You want to be fit and healthy, get fit and healthy, and that makes you happy. If that's too much for you, you're fine. You're fine. Be healthy enough. I'm healthy enough. That's I want to be healthier, but I'm healthy enough. Whatever. Who knows about relationship? Men who have them. There you go. So someone mentioned something. You watched the movie Happy 2011? Happiness? What's the advice for girls? I have no advice. I'm not a girl. I don't know what to tell you. What's advice for women dating? I don't know. Date girls, dude. The more I hear about how much of a headache it is to date guys, just date girls, bro. I don't know. That's why I'm happy I'm straight, man. Dating a dude sounds like a fucking nightmare. You know? It's like some guys don't make they find making their partner orgasm to be like too much work for them. I'm like, the hell? Leslie showed me this compilation video. I'll show you guys of these dads being grossed out with changing their diapers. I'm like, what? Here, let me show you because Leslie sent it to me. That was like shocking to me. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna send it to myself. Guys are the worst. Yeah. I think just hearing about like I said, young men are kind of fucked. Yeah, Leslie sent me this. I want to put the audio, but he's just like, oh, that's not the grossed out one. There's one down the line where this one isn't bad. He just tries to stop the pee, like whatever, it's gross. But like all these dads that are gagging,
hit the button.
Okay.
On his hands, poop on his nuts and balls.
this is weird to me. This is so fucking weird. How the fuck are you grossed out? And then everyone's like, it's not easy being a mom. Hit the button, it's hilarious. It's not cute, bro. And it can be a father, but especially meant to be a dad. Yeah, 1000%. Whatever. Mike said I love you. Said I said I love you too much to him. Oh my god. Watch, he's gonna complain that not enough women love him. Oh yeah, I also saw this. I thought this was like weird.
So super simple. I just want chicken breast, no butter. Like, tell him I'm allergic to butter. And then the rice, like no oils, no butter, but I want 10 to 12 ounces of rice as well. If they could measure that, that'd be perfect.
You have a scale in the back? I need 170 grams of chicken, no oil, no butters. Throw that thing on the grill.
What's I gonna say? Baby poop, as gross as it like sounds in your head, is not that bad. Like obviously it's poop and it's gross, but it's like competitive, like is not that bad. Like it stinks. It can stink pretty bad sometimes, but like, I mean, I've seen my shit's pretty gross. Like comparatively to me, like if I had to wipe my own shit, then it would be really gross because that is gross. I got gross poopy. But like I said, it's with a baby, it's not that bad. Especially like a newborn baby. Like a newborn baby just like poops like black tar. So it's not even that bad.
Oil, okay? Then I need 200 grams of white rice. Don't add anything to it, just white rice. Good. I need.
There's a documentary we're talking about. What's pee pee poop we're talking about? Happy documentary. Which one's that one?
200 grams of chicken. It's got to be chicken breast, no thighs. And then I need.
Did I wipe? Of course I wipe, guys. I use the bidet and then I wipe. I double down. I'm saying if I had to, like, if my baby was making poops like me, I'd be grossed out. Come on, bro. I wipe. Do not start this with me, man. I'll end the stream. I probably do gotta end the stream too. I gotta get ready to go out to my in-laws' house.
I need 300 grams of rice. Can you do 300? Asparagus. No butter, no pepper, nothing, no salt, nothing. Just pure asparagus. And it's got to be steamed. You have a steamer? Perfect. Oh, and then diet soda. Like, makes 100% has to be diet.
They just ordered like the most plain meal ever. Not that bad, whatever. I mean, if it's worth being hot, fuck it. What do we do with that, man? All right. I'm on the street. You guys forced me to yap. 50% of you made me yap. So you guys just like to listen to me talk. I was talking to my sister-in-law. She was like, "What do you do on stream?" I was like, "I just talk. These people ask me to talk. They just want me to talk." I was like, "Nothing else?" Like, no. I was like, "My chat just want me to talk." I ran a poll. I was like, "You guys want me to play video games today?" A unanimous no. No gaming, just yap. Just my grandma's ostomy bag for like 2 years now. That is gross. But you know, good for you, man. Shout out. What's it called? Born to game, forced to yap, man. Their stream actually caught it. But for yeah, I tried gaming. As I said before, the angle's like you're on top of me. I was gonna start thrusting, but I don't want that out there, especially with fucking Benadryl. This is what this is what Leslie sees. Yeah, let me actually. Let me actually show you what Leslie. So let here. POV, you're my wife. All right, so turn on the thing. Oh, you been good, kitten? Nate getting the job done. I say turn the thing. How do I turn it off? Ah! I went to my crotch. Why did I do that? All right, now hold on. Let me do. I'm not done. You've been a good girl. I should have done that with HD Benadryl here because he's gonna cook me. He cooks me hard, bro. Stop sharing my. Oh, this the Alex Pardee collab. I think they're out of that. Teddy Fresh Alex Pardee. Yeah, I think it's out. Yeah, they don't got that. That was an old. But I love the Alex Pardee collection. Yeah, if you guys don't recall, was this stuff. And I have this sweater. I love this sweater, man. It's 2024. It's like almost 2 years old. Great collection. I got this one for Leslie. She looks fantastic in it. God, I'm like still a little sick. Yeah, but I kind of wish I got this one, but because I got this one, I was very happy. HD better, yeah. HD Benadryl fucking dipped. He's clipping me right now, bro. Homie's clipping me right now. He literally, bro got the clip and went to work. Oh man, God, ugh. He's great. I love HD Benadryl's memes. I think he's one of the best. I can't wait to see it, bro. I get so can I say something? Not in a bad way, but I do get nervous with HD Benadryl's in the chat because I'm like, oh my god, what is he gonna take from this? What is he gonna take? Already posted on the Reddit? Posted what? POV Nate makes love to you. Oh man. Everyone, you guys are always ready. Ready to bully me. Not bully. I think it's fun. It's funny. We're all good here. And now stage, yeah, there you go. That's what I gotta do. I gotta do every time HD Benadryl's here, I was like, oh HD Benadryl, you know you're gonna cook something crazy. That's how you stop him. He's gonna cook something crazy. He's gonna get to work. I can't wait to see H3 Benadryl's amazing meme that's definitely gonna hit hard for everybody. You guys want to see H3 Benadryl post? Hey, what's the last thing he posted? Vista's great too. Yeah, I love Vista. Everyone's great. Everyone's great. Everyone who posts memes is great. You see, you're on my fall of grape tickler meme. Oh yeah, I saw that one. That because you got we fucked you, right? What's the last thing he did? Oh, you know, I'm surprised. The H3 Benadryl that you haven't done, unless it was you. What's this one?
And you say hi to me, and we're all like, hi, what? Yes, hello.
You know what makes H3 Benadryl good? It's because he knows ball. I think that's what makes him top tier. He knows ball. Like, you have such interesting like references that you pull from, and it's great. Poor little cat is losing that I am awake and not feeding him. Actually,
Benadryl, are you serious? H3.
It's so good. Dude.
You fucking the hell out of me, bro. You are.
I hate that I know this, but the guy who it's not the guy yelling, but the guy making him yell is dead. King.
I'm new, bro. I'm new to this. Oh, you fuck.
Yeah, not the guy yelling. The guy making him yell, unfortunately, passed away. Don't ask how I know. That's all I'm saying. Just wait for new reveal.
Let me repeat that again. Self-pleasure has nothing to do with your sexuality. It has nothing to do with who you're attracted to. Self-pleasure is just simple this. It's when you find pleasure in yourself.
Wait, what
Say
the fuck?
With me.
Who the fuck is this?
Self-pleasure is when I find pleasure in myself. Conclude. Let me.
What the hell am I watching? That's too niche for me. It's awesome.
Do you want to learn how to say glove in Spanish?
That's see, this is what I mean when I say insane ball knowledge from H3 Benadryl, bro. I'm like, do the thing. Do the thing. Be funny. Be funny. Be funny. Be funny. Be funny. Hurry up. Be funny. Benadryl, be funny. Hurry up. Be funny. See the name one? This one? It's just H3 Benadryl disrespecting me by putting me on a Drake album. How's your thumbnails compared to Ethan? Well, it's like 2.0. Not on that many. I know he has like a lot of posts with me now. I don't think I'm on the thumbnail that often. Bullying Nate. Take 10 to 12 H3 Benadryls. We out here. All right. I think I'm going to end the stream. We're going for like 2.5 hours. That's long for me. That's long for Nate. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, what the fuck is this? Yeah, is there anything before I go? Anything before? It's been Joe Doctor. He's working that 48 time shift, dude. Who knows how he? Yeah, Ethan's got me beat. Well, obviously Ethan's got me beat. He's the H in the H3 Bender, bro. All right, so you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. So this Tuesday, no, you guys are anti-gaming. I'm gonna do if we're gonna do gaming, I'm gonna game with chat. So this Tuesday, I'm gonna try testing out. You know what I found out, fortunately, is the gnome game. Since I got more people here, Tuesday we're gonna do burgling gnome with you guys. I'm gonna try so it's gonna be priority for members, and it'll be priority for members that I see in the chat more often. So I think the full game for this comes out Tuesday. Maybe I'm tripping because I saw a post saying it's coming out Tuesday. But we'll do some burgling gnomes. We'll do a rotation of people. So we'll do like a couple rounds with like a group of people, and then if there's more people who want to play, we're gonna just keep switching it out. So yeah, if you want to jump on burgling gnomes, I'll try to make a Discord, but I'm gonna see. Here's the thing: I'm gonna try making a Discord, but I'm gonna make it as limited as I can. So yeah, and I'll probably be around. I have to wait for Leslie to come and make their. This will probably be around like 7 or 8 o'clock that we do this PST. I'll try to schedule it beforehand so you guys know when to get on. But yeah, it'll be Tuesday night. We'll do some burgling gnomes with chat. We'll chit chat for a bit first. Wait for people to come in, and yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be. It might be a new member tier if there's too many, because I'm gonna do just my current member tier. But if it's too many people, because right now it's the gaming with me is not like a guaranteed member thing, right? It's just something I'm prioritizing member for. But if it becomes like too many people want a game, I might do a higher tiers to kind of like weed people out, I guess the best way to put it, just to like, do you really want a game? You know? Yeah. But yeah. And I might make a Discord just so like, because at first I was like, oh, let me just add people through YouTube. But also I think some people probably don't want their gaming stuff out there. So I'll do a Discord. You guys could send me your Steam usernames and we could link up that way and play. So yeah, for now, it's for all members, but moving forward, it might be limited. We'll see how it goes. But starting on Tuesday, I'm gonna try doing more gaming stuff, and I also try to stick to like cheap games or free to play games, so you guys don't spend like a shit ton of money every week, and me too, right? I don't be spending like $20, $30, $40 every week to like play games. That a top with a membership is absolutely crazy. So we'll try to keep it chill, do repeat games, and yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys Tuesday for some burgling gnomes. Till Nate will pressure him. Oh, Kareen to play. PC. I'll try to do console games too, Kareen. If there's crossplay, I'll try to do console games. You know, maybe we'll jump onto like some I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. See you Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out, chilling, watching the stream, supporting the stream. Thanks for the members, the new members, the reoccurring members, all of you guys. Fantastic time. Thank you. And I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye-bye.